My people, I welcome every one of you that is joining me. This is your Blessedom. If you are not following, if you are not liking, you are not commenting, you are not supporting, I don't know what I do for you. So try and be a part of this community in however you can, in whatever capacity that you are able to. In this video, we are going to talk about a variety of things, but I want to start with this very video. And especially because a lot of people sent it to me today, and I was like, okay, you know, when I tell you guys that when there is a problem like this in Lagos, for example, that they are bringing down people's homes, that you should not make it an ethnic thing, that is a Nigerian thing, like is something wrong in the way the country was structured and in the way, not even the way the country is structured, but in the way the people who have government office, who are responsible for certain duties, are carrying it out. For example, you have the duty to supervise, to make sure that the people are building in the proper land, and you are not doing that until the building is built and standing and people are living in it. There's no excuse for that. I know a lot of people come and say, oh, you know, they bribe, oh, you know, they no, there's no excuse for that. If that thing was supposed to prevent flood and it's supposed to be free, it should remain free. And if someone builds on it for any reason, then not only the person that built on it should get the punishment, also the person that is supposed to do that oversight, his office, all of them supposed to resign. They should be in jail. They should lose all their gratuity, because from one point, this madness needs to stop. You know, I tell you guys, I say, oh, you don't support your, oh, you don't, you're against your people. Okay, let's listen to this video.
My brothers and sisters, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please, my brothers and sisters from Enugu State, I beg. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please, my brothers and sisters from Enugu State, I beg. Please, make una help me tag the governor of Enugu State, because I don't understand what is happening in Centenary, guys. This is my house that I built. I know they do Yahoo. I know they do. If you come investigate, I know they do Yahoo. I suffer every blessed day. You understand? To make my money. You understand? This is the house I do in Centenary. Everything I bought the land, everything is documented, everything they here. I went to Lagos State. I came back. This is what I saw. Removed by. This is it. And this was the date. This was on the 12th.
So he built this house in Enugu. So for those of you that like to say, oh, Lagos people, Igbo people, come home, come home. I tell you people, it's a Nigerian factor. Is something that needs to be addressed by the National Assembly, because this madness needs to stop. You don't make people put their money, build a house. Do you know what it means to build a house? The millions that go into it. And then all of a sudden and the way they will be so eager to put that bulldozer, like the thing will just be sweeting them like this. No. It needs to stop. If they are not supposed to build there, that building not supposed to stand there in the first place. Where were you? Like big house like where were you when they were building it, Mr. Bulldozer? Right? So I tell you guys that let's address the core issue. You say no, it's an Igbo thing. It happened in Igbo land now, and this one is a celebrity of some sort, I believe so, and it is happening to him in Enugu right now, and he's crying out. So who are you going to say is doing it for him again in Enugu? Is it Hausa plan against him, or is Yoruba plan against him in Enugu? Are you getting me?
On the 12th. You understand? Today is 19th. They came to Sentinel. I was sleeping. My boy have to wake me up and say, oh, no, don't they destroy houses? So if you, let me show you around, guys. They destroyed all the houses. Look at. This is people.
Can you imagine? This is.
Look at. See, and every house in Centenary is damaged. Every house. Show them around. Every house. Guys, we are just begging. We dey beg the government. Please, if you have any contact with the government, to the government, I beg. His document, everything is all the documents.
And he has the documents. He has all the documents. It's not like he has the documents. So why if the thing is, from the video that they are demolishing, it means that maybe there is not supposed to be private building there. But where was the government oversight when they were building it? Like once they start bringing building materials there, it should be cordoned off, like cordon it off, and they don't have access to that place. So you stop it, you prevent that waste of human resources, of financial resources. You prevent it, and you are helping your people at the same time. But no, you say they will see. It's like there is joy in destroying other people's labor. Why? What is the sense in that? So we have people in the National Assembly that are sitting there. We don't know what they are doing. Please help us to take this up. No government should be allowed to bring down buildings like this again. There should be some conditions, some stipulations that if they don't meet it, that it is their loss. They can no longer come and start demolishing people's house. That's always been my position.
It's complete. This is my house in Enugu State. I beg. Please, because they came here, they were threatening to destroy my house. They can't even carry caterpillar come, they want to come.
Good evening,
I beg. You understand? I'm just saying this so that the governor of Enugu State can see. I beg. I'm not doing any bad thing. Get money, do house. If you can share this video, God will bless you. Please share this video. I don't feel they wake up every morning. They worry about your health. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. They say more invest, more leave Lagos. Come invest for her.
Okay.
We don't leave Lagos. We left Lagos. They came to Enugu State. This is our place of mind. We were born in Enugu State. What's the land? We were born in Enugu State. No peace of mind. Please, no peace of mind.
Can you imagine?
And you move around, they don't scatter everywhere. They don't scatter everywhere, guys. If you go around, they don't scatter everywhere.
These are people's hands. And I'm telling you, many of these people are in diaspora, thinking I'm doing something I don't want to do something for us, do something for us.
200 houses in Enugu State today. Please, come, follow me. Oh, God. No peace of mind. There's no peace. For the past how many days, we know, like security posts with the day so that we can beg. Look at it. So that we can beg. Look at it. This is the place I nearly paid for.
Abio Williams, you know how it is now.
Pitamba, I beg. We do respect, boss. I beg. This message is for you. I beg. Now my only house be this for Enugu State. I beg. I beg. I beg. I beg. You understand? Okay, make I come up. I beg. I beg him. Now my house for Enugu State be this. You don't get another house. If there's anything we have to pay for.
The thing is that I want to understand why are they demolishing the building? Like, what is their reason?
Boss, I beg. Now be fast. Now when they see the video, please share this video. All my Igbo brothers, I beg. Igbo brothers and sisters, when una dey, I beg. I need una now. Enugu State, I beg. Centenary, my house for Centenary. Guys, if you go
why
around,
are they demolishing the building? Does anybody know
all the houses?
Reason? Why? What is the reason the government has?
Nobody can sleep. Only God is intervention. My house we don't go today.
I don't know. So that building now, all those ones is awaiting demolition.
Every single person seeing this video and you have the government's contact, share this video, I beg. Call them. Look at how they destroyed.
They say go back. You go build. That one come now. He begin the demolish. Has he built this kind of house before on his own without government money? No. Somebody try his best, trying to keep something in their life. So now we just come carry bulldozer. I don't know. I'm not saying you don't do your regulation or anything. But at least do the prevention. If cordon that place up, let people not have access. And let there be signal.
If we see things like this, how our own go take this safe?
So the person will know that he cannot continue.
They destroy a house, the next house. How our own go take this safe? To every single person watching this video, do good to share this video.
Abroad, you are suffering. You want to build something at home. Many people now in this our abroad.
I don't understand what's happening.
Come and do something at home.
I hear that there are a lot of arguments and fights, but I beg. We came here because we can't stay in Lagos. You understand? Lagos, they say more come house, come invest. Now why we are here? You understand? You know if you pursue us like that, I beg. They never touch on boss, but I beg and they beg you. Please do justice to this. The governor, I beg. If there's anything you guys want us to pay, the right authority should message. We'll pay it. I beg.
Me, I don't even know. Like they're not. They maybe they don't even know the reason why they are. Like they just came and start seeing the demolition. Like what is the reason?
The person wants to calculate how much don't drop down today. There are billions. That's right. Billions.
Like this is like why do we do this to ourselves? Only black people do this to themselves.
In less than how many hours it's on the ground.
Time. All over Nigeria.
This land now don't
if
condemn.
It is not Lagos, it is
there's
Abuja.
No how you want to. Which
engineer,
which architect what can do any work with this place again?
I keep seeing these videos and I'm so enraged.
Nothing is down. It's gone.
Where were you? Where was that bulldozer when they were doing foundation? Where were you when they were clearing
Good
that
evening,
land?
ladies and gentlemen. Please, my brothers and sisters from Enugu State, I beg, please, make una help me tag the governor of Enugu State. Because I don't understand what is happening in Centenary, guys. This is my house that I built.
I don't know.
I know they do Yahoo. I know they do. They fit come investigate. I know they do Yahoo. I suffer every blessed day. You understand? To make my money. You understand? This is the house I do in Centenary.
This is a national
everything
issue.
I bought the land. Everything is documented. Everything is here. I went to Lagos State. I came back. This is what I saw.
Look at this massive house. Just look at that massive. Let me take it back
to Lagos State. I came back. This is what I saw. Remove back.
See the house. I mean, this is not a small house. And you are government official. You are the one that your work is to make sure that that place. Let's assume maybe you say this place is a reserved place that it's not supposed to be there because of flooding. Meanwhile, you were sitting there and people are already building on it. So let's assume in the meantime, of course, rain or storm is not going to tell you when it's coming. It has happened already, and these buildings are blocking. It's going to cause massive damage, right? So you already failed in your duty. What is the punishment for them? Every time you people just carry bulldozer come, they want to come and bulldoze building where you were sitting down in your nothing, busy doing nothing asses, and somebody was putting billions and billions of naira in one place. You did not do anything. Me and Koyemi, I don't understand. So I tell you guys, it's not about Lagos. Oh, they are against Igbo. It's a Nigerian thing. It's happening across Nigeria. Every time one other person is coming, oh, look at what they are doing. They are building. Do your current job. If that place is not meant to be built, cut it off. Yeah, video that I also wanted to share with you guys. So I think I'll just kind of cut up these videos later on and post them independently. So this is another case of duping somebody because of land. So this brother, he's based in the abroad, because you can see that there is snow there. I don't know exactly where, but he's based in abroad. And somebody that he's saying is an estate agent or a dealer or something like that, he did negotiated that business for him and gave him money to buy 20 plots of land. 20, like 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. Yeah, so let me play the video for you before I go on.
Revolution Plus! Revolution Plus! See where they sleep! See where they sleep! I buy more than land. I buy 20 plots of land from Imabamidele.
So he bought 20 plots of land from Imabamidele. He's saying it's Revolution Plus. That's the business name of the guy. Imabamidele. I don't know if any one of you knows the person or have dealt with the person, but he dealt with that person and gave him money. So most of the time, before you wonder that how can he give somebody money and he's still sleeping outside? What happened most of the time when you come to this Europe, I don't know about America or UK or, like all these English speaking countries, but when you come to Europe, like EU area, and you don't have documents, you can't even open a bank account. Like, it doesn't matter if you are doing things underground and getting money. You no go fit use that money do anything. You no go fit carry that money say I wan go put am for bank or all those kind of things. You go just dey hold the money for your body, and most of the time you no fit get house, like house wey be your own. You go just dey manage here, maybe squat with people because you no still get house, you know. So most of the time they will be under all this aduro, these people that carry hand up say refugee, that kind of a thing. And sometimes they will not have accommodation, or they will tell them that they want to carry them back to Africa. So they will leave that accommodation, because when they're inside that accommodation, they will quickly come and catch them. So to avoid all those things, so they will be outside hustling, doing all kind of things, putting money together. And their hope is, let me put something together at home. And if anything happens, they take them back. Yeah, so that they will have something to fall back on, so that all this suffering, all this stress would have not been in vain. So this is my own interpretation of how he came to it, that he's still sleeping outside and he had money to give somebody to the tune of 20 plots of land. Okay, let's listen to what he's saying.
Revolution plus! Revolution plus! If my baby tell me, see where they sleep, if my baby tell me, I buy all my land, I buy 20 plots of land from him, I don't see anything. Nigeria help me, Lagos State help me, I don't keep myself up, If I die by blood, for him, my baby tell me, Revolution plus, give me my property,
And it's outside though, e no get house o. And for the, if you see the code wey we dey inside now,
I go keep myself up. I go jump Red River. I go keep myself up.
20 plots of
He might
land.
give me my property. He might probably gonna give my property.
It's a
I buy
skit.
property from you.
Somebody is telling me that it's a skit. Is it a skit? Because I don't know. I saw it on Facebook. Let me know if it is a skit, because I saw it and I'm making my own inference from the video. So what I wanted to say about this thing, basically, he doesn't live on the street. Do you know him? Okay. So anyway, what I want to say about this thing is, just in case if you are in a condition that warrants you to want to buy land, how he is dressed. It's Europe now. They have a Humana, all these Caritas where they give them clothes. That's not even a measure of who lives on the street. You can't use it as a measure, especially in winter. Even in normally, this is not the kind of jacket men wear. This is more like women jacket. It's even looking like something that he went to take from somewhere, like like he didn't buy it, because I don't know why a man will go and buy this kind of jacket for himself. But anyway, that's me. So what I wanted to say about it is, if you find yourself in that kind of condition, never you put all your egg in one basket. If you want to buy from somebody, at least buy one plot. At least buy one, just one, just try your luck. Buy one, buy two. Okay, if it is too much, buy six. 6 plus makes 1 acre. Enough. Don't go beyond that. There's no wisdom in buying 20 plots of land from one person. And when you are still trying to survive, it's not like you are a businessman, you are doing investment, like you have insurance, you have so many things covering you. Like, this is your zero, like your only plan. Don't do that. Don't do that. Still keep some money with you. Have some money with you. Find a way to keep some money, in other things. You can also buy from another person. Like, you buy one from this person, you buy one. All of them cannot be criminals. All of them cannot be thief, right? That's what I want to say in this video. So I feel like most of the time, the people that fall into all this dupe, all this fraud, there's an element of greed and hopelessness in them. Because when somebody tell you something, there's something that attracts you to it. They say, oh, it's so cheap now. I'll just collect, just buy 20, in fact, just buy everything. So that greediness will not make you say, let me just buy everything, may I clear. No, don't do like that. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy like that, because that greed will pull you down. That greed, like all these building that they are breaking down, most of the time you will see that that place, they will tell you, don't worry, even lagbaja, oh, the other person, they will be giving instances of all the big people that are living there. No, no, no. They are just doing that so that they will win your trust and get that money from you. And once they get that money from you, the rest is your body. You are going to have to bear that burden. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I want to say about this. So I don't know whether it's a skit or it's not a skit. To this place, and he said that he was saying something about a will that his son wrote a will at 26, and he's 50 something, and he doesn't have a will, and there's somewhere he's going with that. So I want us to explore this line of thought in a little bit.
Not a doctor. Do you believe that I met a lawyer, not a doctor, inside that compound, just for them to arrange what they wanted to arrange? I was so sure when I hear say the 26 years was having a will. Me as a father, I'm 50, 60 years of age now. I did not have something like that. I never think of say writing my will. 26 years old boy was writing a will, which is capital no. So they have to collaborate with the lawyer. The lawyer to maybe to put his hand into many things that is not right. 26 years of age, now taking off, have his own way. And Mohbad is the kind of person that he can never think or say he want to use and to step in. So instead of that, he will sign. Because he's dead, they have to call lawyer to do their own mathematics inside. It's God that want to expose them.
So this video where they made, so now for
do you believe that I met a lawyer, not a doctor, inside that compound, just for them to arrange?
So let's get something very straight. This man, he's saying that Mohbad left a will. He's his dad, or his father. This is his father, like your own son, that he left a will, and that he himself, he's almost 60 and he didn't leave a will. Okay, let's look into that a little bit. Mohbad already was having this paranoia that something wants to happen to him. So if you factor that in, it's actually making sense that he will be thinking of his exit because he was afraid. I remember that video, somebody that invited him to London. The man also corroborated that story that he was afraid of some people, that they were after him. Like he was living in fear of buying. And so if somebody is in that permanent, continuous state of paranoia that something is going to happen to him, most likely he will be in a position to go and write that thing. And more especially because he's a celebrity in his own right. He's a musician. He has assets. So it makes sense. There's a lot of logic in it for his reality. Now, where am I coming with this? Now, for a father, you are the father, like the child that you bore in your youth is no more. But that child has a son, and in his lifetime, he never told you that, Baba, oh, this is not my son. He carried that his child as his own, his beloved son. You see him having pride in him. If you look at that child, the way he carried him, he never disputed the paternity of his son. And he left this world without understanding that this is my son, right? And you, as a grandfather, you are not seeing your son again. Tell me, where does he have the mind to also try to throw away his grandson? The grandson that's supposed to be Mohbad's legacy, Mohbad's posterity. The grandson that's supposed to be something that he will look at and it will console him that, thank God that he succeeded biologically by leaving this son. But right from beginning, when they started to talk about that paternity, I know where they were going to. they had to attack the paternity of his son so that they can disinherit him and throw him away with his mother, so that they will not take over anything that is the asset of Mohbad. So therefore, in other words, they are not thinking about the interest of that boy. And above all, what about Mohbad's legacy? What about his posterity? What about his posterity on this earth? Like, nobody's thinking about it. You love Mohbad so much and you are not thinking about his posterity. The child he called son, that you're supposed to lift up and say, thank God I have something that I can look at and say, my son's son, my grandson. He didn't leave this world like that. You are actively trying to erase your son's legacy. It's happening before us and nobody is seeing it. I don't understand what is going on. Who does that? Who in his right mind does that? Because of material something, because of house or car, you want to disinherit your own grandson that is supposed to be the legacy of your own son that lost his life in his prime, where you're supposed to embrace that boy and hold him high and say, yes, I have something with him. He didn't go like that. He left something. And when I look at this son, I see his legacy. No, they're not thinking about that. So they have to talk bad about the girl, say everything about her, and above all, question the paternity of her son. The child at Mohbad never questioned his paternity. And he's normal. He never questioned the paternity. And for some reason, they will bring this small boy and they will be putting his pictures against another man and say, oh, he looks so much like him. But me, when I look at that son, that boy, I see resemblance of Mohbad. But it doesn't mean anything. What is giving that father that mind to try to erase his own son's legacy? Huh? What is giving that man, you don't even need to go and hear another person. You just need to listen to that thing and know that it doesn't make sense and know where he is going. You didn't write a will, so your son cannot write a will. So what you are fighting for at old age, you are just almost 60. That boy, he's just a child, 1 year, barely. It's not up to 1 year. He has his whole life before him. He needs to go to school. He needs to be fed. He needs to be taken care of. You are not even thinking about that one. Your only sole priority is to disclaim him. Is to remove him from your bloodline and say, he doesn't belong to my son, and therefore he doesn't belong to us, and therefore he has no hand in inheriting Mohbad's inheritance. He cannot be part of Mohbad's inheritance because he is not Mohbad's son. That's only what this is all about. I see through that and I'm wondering, it baffles me that Nigerians are not seeing that. And why you are not seeing that and you are bad-mouthing that lady? I don't know anything about that lady, but I know that what they are fighting for is this inheritance. They want to inherit this inheritance. Think about yourself, especially our men. You think your wife is not part of your family, but your wife has born you children, and those children are part of you, and they are your legacy. And those children are something that will represent you in this world. If they look for you today, they don't see you. It's your children that will come out and say, my father. And you will sit down and you will be very comfortable to disinherit other people, and they are disinheriting other people you will not see, because you have made insurance with your own life, Abi, because you have known when you will go, that you will be very old before you will go, Abi. Put yourself in that shoe, put your wife in that shoe. If anything happened to you today, are they also going to come after you, your wife, and the children that you have born? These children that you are carrying today that you love so much, all your labor that you are laboring, you want to use it to, provide for those children. And if they find you today, they don't see you. Somebody will not come and collect all those assets and go and use it for himself and abandon your children on the street. Do you see that small boy that is hawking from Canada to Aba? It's the fate that happened to him. The father was doing well. They were doing well. They were in private school until the father passed. When the father passed, where is the father's wealth? It vanished. The mother is left with nothing. Overthinking, blood pressure. And it ended up that boy is hawking on the street. Do you think the father didn't have wealth that would have taken care of her and those children if he was alive? Do you think the father didn't leave investment, financial assets that they can live on? Of course he did. But what happened to it? They have been disinherited by family. It starts from burial. They will take everything and they will hang them dry. And especially they will transport them back to the village where they will start from beginning. Good evening, Ada. So thank you. Mobile is now like a business. So
in case you don't know who Fritoto be, Fritoto na the girl wey be say after Cora Obi the breakup finally come done with the divorce with her husband. All of una know Cora now, singing dancing princess all the way from the motherland. The girl where they do us well for Los Angeles.
So,
after she
anyway, yeah, I say let me. Yeah, so I just say let me use this video to illustrate what can happen. Once they look for you, they did not see you. You don't know what will happen. So it's happening before us, and most people are not connecting the dots. It's a business. Everybody wants a share of it. And some people are carrying that story so that, they will just kind of dehumanize the girl and all those kind of a thing. So I don't know what happened prior to his ending, but of course he was taking something, and of course obviously he didn't go to the doctor, he went to a nurse, so there are a lot of complications that can come from that. But I've never seen this kind of a thing where a grandfather himself is trying to disinherit his own son, his own grandson. Like he don't want to see, he don't even want to acknowledge that it's his son again because of property. And you're already 60 years. What are you going to do with it? You will collect your son's property to use to do what exactly at that age? I don't know. The future for your grandson, what do you want to use it to do? I don't understand, right? So yeah, I just say let's talk about it a little bit because yeah, it is what it is. So yeah. So another thing I wanted to share with you guys is Sunday Igboho. So I want to show you Sunday Igboho. He's now in Germany. He's now in Germany. So this is, let me remove this banner. Sunday Igboho in Germany. What about Yoruba Nation? Let me put up this banner quickly. Hey, it's like a Nollywood movie. Thank you, Shabak. It's like a Nollywood movie. So let's listen to Baba Jare. Ewo. This is
ẹ̀yin bàbá mi ẹ̀yin mọ̀mọ́ mi pàápàá jùlọ nílùú Jámánì káàkiri gbogbo Europe mo kí ẹ̀yin tèmi tí mo filẹ̀ ní ìlú Duisburg nísìn àti Düsseldorf òní ní 15/1/2024 mo kí ẹ̀yin tèmi tí mo filẹ̀ ní Duisburg nísìn àtẹ̀yin tèmi tí ẹ gbà mí lálejò ní Düsseldorf so ẹ̀sán ni mo wà báyìí ẹ̀sán ni mo wà nílùú Jámánì lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí
So he has traveled from Duisburg. He's greeting those people that kept him there. Then from Duisburg, he went to the Düsseldorf. It's in one state, Rhine-Westphalia, that state. So he's just kind of going around it. He's saying, I'm greeting you, those of you that took me in Duisburg and then in Düsseldorf, and then now he's in Essen. He's greeting all of you.
Yorùbá káàkiri ayé mo kí lọ́kùnrin lóbìnrin kò ní ìdíkẹ́ dárúkọ mi bọ̀ tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kí n ṣe fẹ́rẹ́ gbégbé orúkọ kí n fún ìjẹ orúkọ mi ní Sunday Adéyẹmọ tó gbé mọ̀ Sunday Igboho.
So he said, normally he's not supposed to tell his name, but but maybe just still tell him and say, "Na him be Sunday Igboho."
Mo ń gbọ́ kan táwọn kan sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ níjẹta nípa pé wẹ́bsáìtì yìí káwọn èèyàn bá mi fọ́lù brọ́dà mi tó ní torí pé brọ́dà mi dáadáa ni èmi àti wọn náà láti yọ káàkiri látàwọn náà gbé mi lọ sí Duisburg wọ́n gbé mi sí lọ káwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi ń bẹ̀ wọ́n gbé mi lọ Düsseldorf wọ́n tún gbé mi wá sí Essen bíbá láti wá kí àwọn èèyàn mi. So
he said you people should be following this name here as Sunday Igboho, so the person that have it is the person that is helping him, sponsoring him, taking him around the world, that kind of a thing.
But I can say bóyá mi ló Koiki mọ́ no Koiki sì ni spokesman mi Dọ̀túnlá Mẹ́wàá lórí ọ̀rọ̀ struggle tá a jọ wà yìí so mi ò change ẹ̀ òun ni spokesman ọ̀rọ̀ tí n bá ti sọ fúnra mi tí n bá mo lè sọ fún kó bá mi sọ jáde kó bá mi kọ jáde so Koiki sì ni spokesman mi o today is 15/1/2024 mi ò change Koiki o.
So he's saying that Koiki is his spokesperson, that the things they cannot say, because they are asking, so you say they should be following this one. What about the other one that is doing that thing with you before? He say, yeah, they are still together. He's still his spokesperson, that anything he cannot say by himself, he will say that one should help him to say it. Okay. All this one is preamble.
Then ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí pé Ìgbòho ti bẹ àwọn àgbààgbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá kò fẹ́ yé mi mọ́. Today is 15/1/2024 mi ò change Koiki o then ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí pé Ìgbòho ti bẹ àwọn àgbààgbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá kò fẹ́ yé mi mọ́ tí n bá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹni mò ń.
He said that some people are not saying that he's not begging the elders. And he said, if you don't understand this Yoruba people again, that if he talks somehow, they will say he's insulting the elders. If he talk another how, they will say he's begging the elders.
Bú àwọn àgbàlagbà òun ni ò jẹ́ kárí Yorùbá ní sọ̀gbà mo dẹ̀ tó wá kí wọn mo tún yìn wọn ẹ tún ní mò ń bẹ̀ wọ́n mò ń yìn wọ́n okay kí ni ẹ Yorùbá fẹ́ kí n ṣe kò yé mi mọ́.
He say he praise them, they say he's praising them. What do you want him to do? He talk rah, he say they are insulting them. What do you want him to do? They don't understand.
Mi ò kì í ṣe pé tó jó kì í ṣe tẹ̀rù ẹni mọ̀ pé kì í pé mo gbéra mi ga mi sojo but ìyá méjì ò kì í bíyàn mo fẹ́ sìn ìyá mi.
So he said it's not that he's afraid though. It's not like he's afraid or anything, but there's another important issue. He wants to go and bury his mama because two mothers cannot give birth to somebody.
Òkú Àdògán ó ń bẹ mọ́ṣúárì lọ́wọ́ àwọn DSS òkú Ràǹfàtàì ó ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ DSS gbogbo ẹni tó yẹ kẹ́yìn ọmọ Yorùbá kẹ́ bá mi sọ bá ti fẹ́ jọ plan láti gbòkú yẹn nìyẹn olùsọ́ọ̀gì ni bọ̀dọ̀ Fàtàì kú sí orí ẹ̀ l'Àdògán kú sí ẹ kí lórúkọ ọmọ mi tó kú lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ iná òkú tiẹ̀ náà ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́pàá àìgbàgbọ́ yẹ kájọ plan bá ti fẹ́ gbà.
So he said he has 3 people that they don't buy for on top of this struggle, and they never see their body collect for DSS. Fatai, Adogon, and another one for Lagos. He said instead of that, so they talk about how they want to go recollect the body, may they go bury. Now they go come they give a mouth.
So he
said now sense he go use the fight. Ogbon la fi jagun. Ogbon, so they use Ogbon before. Now use Ogbon before. You can't go carry people bye. Okay.
Mo rọgbẹ bàbá mi tí n bá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹni mo ṣe kébu mi ò tún ṣe kébu mo tún yin àwọn bàbá wa pé àwọn ni wọ́n ní wa bàbá náà jẹ́ ẹ tún ní mò ń yìn wọ́n mò ń bẹ̀ wọ́n kò yé mi dẹ bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ ohun tí ò jẹ́ kọ́kàn dùn mí tọ́rọ̀ mi fi dùn mí ni pé bí a bá tiẹ̀ kéré ńgbà yẹn bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ ńgbà tó ń ṣe struggle Yorùbá bàbá wa jáde stage kan bàbá rí pé ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá ò fẹ́ yà wọ́n mọ́ bàbá náà gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ́ Yorùbá ẹ dáríjì mí bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ńgbà yẹn.
He said that even Baba Wolowo, when he was doing his own struggle that time, he got to a point. He now feel like it's like they are not understanding him, or that like there's no understanding. He now begin to say, please, oh, you people should forgive me, oh. So he's saying that because it's like he's telling the elders that they should forgive him for all his ras. And they are saying, it's like you don't leave this thing. And he's telling them that sense he go use the fight the thing. Oh. He now make reference to Awolowo.
So tẹ ẹ bá fẹ́ fọ̀rọ̀ sún yẹn ìyá sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ tí n bá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹni gbòó tí ń bọ́ àwọn àgbàlagbà ó ń ṣe kébu ó ń bú wọn ó ń ṣe kíní kan ó ń ṣe gbá. Mo tún kí gbogbo àwọn bàbá wa àwọn àgbàlagbà mo tún bẹ̀ wọ́n mò ń rọ̀ wọ́n mò ń yàn ẹ tún ní mò ń bẹ̀ wọ́n. Ọ̀dà Ọlọ́run gbà fún wa Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ bá wa ṣe gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá káàkiri ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ nígbà tí mo búra wa ká mọ járàǹkì ara wa ẹni tó lọ́n bá ti gbà fẹ́ jẹ́ ká gbà fún ọ̀rọ̀ struggle yìí kì í ṣe nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ lè tà sí.
He said that let everybody come together. Let them not be cursing and insulting each other. Let them accept the person that God don't do and for.
Anybody ló lè jáde. Mo rántí pé ńgbà tí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ struggle ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ń sọ pé bí Sunday Igboho bá lóun ṣe mọ́ Sunday Igboho $1 million bẹ́lẹ̀ èmi ò sọ pé mi ò ṣe mọ́. Èmi Àdìsọ́mọ Aládìkún mi ò sọ pé mi ò ṣe mọ́. But tell me never tún jáde tó jẹ́rú mi. Àjọmọ ṣe lọ kò sí wàhálà.
He say he's not saying that he's not doing it, but if anybody also dey interested, me he said come as all of them go gather, they do one together.
Para wa jẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ni. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ gbéra wa lárugẹ. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ struggle. Gbogbo fúnra wa lájọ mọ̀ pé okay now. Bí wọ́n bá mọ̀ tèmi ò mọ̀ nínú ọkàn tiẹ̀ yóò mọ̀ sọ wọ́n gan mọ̀ sọ náà kàn rẹ̀ gbé Buhari bá Nàìjíríà jẹ gan láàrin ọdún mẹ́jọ tó lò òfò àti àdánù ní ọdún mẹ́jọ tí Buhari lò Nàìjíríà wọ́n mọ̀ ẹ̀mí mọ̀ náà kí ló ń tara wa fún.
He said if nobody even talk anything, you know he know that Buhari for his 8 years he use and spoil Nigeria.
Ẹ̀rọ mẹ́ta ni wọ́n fi dá Nàìjíríà lẹ̀ wọ́n ní Yorùbá Haúsá Yíbò àbí ní orílẹ̀ Yorùbá ní gbogbo ọrọ̀ ajé ló pọ̀ jù sí jù àti Yíbò. Àwọn Fúlàní ló ń control àti wọ́n mọ̀ tẹ́mi mọ̀ ó bẹ́ẹ̀ ta ká ọmọ Yorùbá kájọ fẹnura wa ṣọ̀kan ká dó sójú kan. Mo fẹ́ sin ìyá méjì bí ibẹ̀ mọ́túárì pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run ẹ má rò pé mo ń ṣeré mo ń bọ̀ wá sin ìyá mi ní ètò tọ́ o.
So now his main focus is he wants to come and bury his mama. No one made them bury mama for him back. He said he wants to come home and bury his mother. He said there's nothing new now. There's nothing. What all that is happened that they know him. He know that Fulani is controlling the whole thing. The funny thing is the smile on his face. The smile on his face. He's looking good, He's looking good.
Mo ń bọ̀ nílé wá sí ìyá mi pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run ọjọ́ kò láyọ̀ ẹ̀mí gbogbo inú sì gùn mo kí ọmọ ìbúra ẹ mọ̀jà bára wa jà ẹ mọ̀jà búra wa mọ́ ẹ mọ̀jà afẹ́ra wa sẹ̀ sí kó dá kí là ń bára wa jà fún kí ṣe tó jó kí ṣe tó rú ẹ ti understand.
He want to come and bury his mama now that one be your own problem now. So I hope that you people will hear Sunday is now in Germany. He say he won't come bury him mama. So yeah. So I now saw this video of Prime Minister in exile. I don't know what Mere knew. I don't know what he's singing about. Can somebody feed me in? It's like they are celebrating. This video was sent to me, I think, 2 days ago. And I saw that they were singing and jubilating, but I don't know what it is that they are jubilating, And the song is saying that God does things that is not, what God cannot do does not exist. Basically, that's what the song is interpreting. So I was just laughing, like, and they are just, continuing on the path. Me, I did not say anybody should not do what they want to do. This is a new year, so let's still join them to sing. I don't know whether Prime Minister wants us to fast or not. I beg go wetin happen make una feel me, I don't know wetin happen. So obviously they are still their own is still going on. Obviously their own is still going on. But Sunday go say make everybody come together. There's nothing new now. They want to say how Nigeria be, he know. So nah. I ain't want to bury him, mama. So the Biafra people, they are still singing. I don't know what God do for them, but in due time, when I get to hear what it is that God do for them, I will still update you guys. Yeah. So yeah, this other part of the video that I wanted to share with you guys is I told you guys that the root cause of what is causing the quarrel between Tonto DK is this cream that she's selling. So Very Dark Man is saying that this cream that Tonto DK is selling is not NAFDAC regulated, like it's not official or something like that, And basically, I don't know why our celebrities are, doing all this kind of advertisement that is harmful, basically. But this is the root cause of what that Very Dark Man is saying. So Toto DK came out and is doing this advertisement and saying, see now, this is the cream she's using. See her skin, she's using it on her face, and it's for people, all her followers. You understand, all those people that want to look like her to go and buy that cream. So basically, that Very Dark Man is spoiling her business for her. That's why she went after him. And that's why she went to arrest him. And that's why they are doing all this back and forth. This is the root of it. And this root of it that I've gone into that Very Dark Man, not saying that Toto Duke is the one running Gist Lover. Me, I don't know what Gist Lover is supposed to, whether it is wrong or it is not wrong. I don't know. I don't know the content of the Gist Lover, like if it is really controversial, if it is really exposing so many things. But that is the root cause. This is the root cause, because he is saying that this cream that Tonto DK is selling is not genuine or is harmful to the people, that they should not buy it. And it's like working against Tonto DK's ambassador gig. So she went after him. She went to use Nigerian police to go and arrest him. So it's very, very unfortunate that somebody would just be using Nigerian police to go and oppress another person. It's unfortunate, basically. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know so far if you have any question, or if you have any way you can ask me so I can take your question. I don't know if you have any other thing that you want to add. Good evening, Bola Aziz. I greet you. Yeah, so unfortunately, I wanted to share this video with you guys also. So the politicians that have been running Nigeria, they are the ones that have just kind of, so so these people here now, all of them, they studied in Nigeria. They are white people, and they lived in Nigeria in their youth, and they went to universities in Nigeria, right? And so they are celebrating their coming together, like kind of old boys association. And so they went to a Nigerian restaurant. So I will let you hear their conversation with the owner of the restaurant. They all went to Nigerian University back.
My wife grew up there, so
All of them grew up in Nigeria.
all these people.
This one went to Unibadan. That one that is talking went to Uniben.
Uniben from Uniben.
Nigeria for like 10, 20 years.
So that's why you guys enjoyed Nigerian food.
So they are having their get together and they went to a Nigerian restaurant, ordered Nigerian food. So the ladies wonder, like, who are these people that came? Normally, mostly Nigerian people are the ones coming and eating Nigerian food. So when he saw these people, they reserve a table. So she has to go and ask them, like, have they lived in Nigeria or like interact with them? And then they are starting to tell her that they grew up in Nigeria. They went to Nigerian universities. So to tell you that the people that took over the leadership of Nigeria, they just kind of run. It has been a continuous running down, no let's go, Instead of them to build up the educational system or, improve upon what they met, they just kind of destroyed it. Today, those kind of people, they don't go to Nigerian universities or Uniben, or they will go to private university or they will go abroad. But back then, their children were going to school in Nigeria. Just to tell you how mismanaged our educational system and the country as a whole.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. You come again? I trust you. Thank you so much.
If I even go and because that's what they were used to from when they were growing up in Nigeria.
My wife grew up there, so
You grew up in Nigeria?
This woman also, although her face didn't show very good.
all these people.
Are you seeing all of them grew up in Nigeria? And not just growing up in Nigeria, they went to school in Nigeria. They went to school in Nigeria. So you can imagine the standard of education that time. So I don't know what happened. Like, what happened? Like, where did that mismanagement come from that the whole thing just kind of went down? It's amazing, it's amazing. Yeah, so my people, I hope it's been interesting so far. Yeah, I think in closing,
Hello, my name is Marie, also known as Sansoy Wise.
I want to share with you this the video of the king that was rescued. Do I have that video? Let me see if I have that video. Oh, no, I don't have the video here, but there's another video that some of the people in Abuja was rescued.
Wait, you are the custom officer. Okay, what's your name? Okay.
My ID card, they go.
Just a go. They are sick. Okay.
This one is in Abuja. They rescued them. The Nigerian Army rescued them inside the bush.
Okay. Is there anybody? Yes.
Yeah, so I wanted to share the video of the Eze that came back and his people were celebrating him, but I'm not finding that video. So I think I will have to postpone it and share with you some other time. Yeah, so I'm happy that they brought him back alive. Yeah, shout out to the Nigerian Army. So they rescued him, and somebody was also saying that king that that they have arrested some of the people that took him. Well, I don't even know that. I didn't put that video here. Yeah, so I hope the video was interesting for you guys this evening. I want to appreciate every one of you that stayed up till now. yeah, by the grace of God, we will continue the conversation tomorrow. Like, I wanted to address this video that is trending about what Adeboye said about your neighbors or your colleagues will come and beg food from you, that kind of a thing, you know. I saw that video was making up, but I think it will be a good video for Sunday. Yeah. All right. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much.